Hello, everyone. My name is Anna Dexter, and I'm here today to talk to you about the negative effects that pornography has on our lives and the lives of others. So, to start out, what if I told you that 15% of people over the age of 12 have done illicit drugs in the past month? 1 in 8 Americans is an alcoholic. That's pretty drastic, right? But get this, 109,012,068,000 videos that contain pornographic material were consumed the past year. So, to put that in perspective, that's enough for every person living on this planet to have consumed 14 videos. That, if I could say nothing else, that is certainly an addiction that our people have shown to have. I have struggled with this, and I now choose to educate myself on what I would say 99% of us are struggling with and or have struggled with, so that despite temptation and attractive appearances, we may understand the destruction of porn on the many lives around us. So, pornography destroys in three main areas. It destroys our mind, it destroys our relationships, and it destroys the world around us. Pornography destroys in three main areas. It destroys our mind, it destroys our relationships, and it destroys the world around us. So, to begin with, pornography damages the mind. There is a direct relationship between pornography and mental illnesses. So, doctors Marrero, Laird, Melching, and Kuhn did a study, and they found that there is a direct link between violence and pornography. Seeing as pornography encourages isolation, obviously, one is more likely to develop symptoms of PTSD or depression, anxiety, among other mental illnesses. This also literally affects the size of the brain. So here is my visual aid. And as you can see, here is a healthy brain. It is kind of shaped like a beach ball. And then here is the brain on heroin versus the brain who has an addiction to pornography. As you can see, the one on heroin as well as the one on pornography are very similar. They are deflated in look. This is due to the frontal lobe actually diminishing in size because the frontal lobe is the area of your brain that is responsible for good decision making. So when you consume pornography, basically you're going straight to the area of your brain that is your reward circuit or like makes you feel good. So it therefore diminishes the size of your frontal lobe and increases the size of the area of your brain that is responsible for instinctual and compulsive behavior. So, pornography literally impacts the size of our mind and health of our mind. So, secondly, pornography negatively affects our relationships. When one consumes pornography, they see their partner as less attractive. They see this ideal, this unattainable body or face that is simply unrealistic, and it makes them feel worse about themselves as well as their partner. So, a non-profit, non-religious organization called Fight the New Drug, who is against pornography, said as people get older and get into relationships, porn promises a virtual world filled with sex, more sex, and better sex. What it doesn't mention, however, is that the further a consumer goes into that fantasy world, the more likely their reality is to become just the opposite of what pornography promised. Studies show that porn often leads to less sex and less satisfying sex. And for many consumers, porn eventually means no sex at all. So, as we can see, pornography leads to the opposite of the desired effect. Finally, pornography affects the world around us. Most of the times in pornographic films, you are witnessing victims of sexual trafficking or sex violence, or among other many terrible things. You are seeing people who are in those situations portraying or living out your fantasies. So basically, in consuming pornography, we are encouraging sexual violence. So pornography affects the world around us. In conclusion, pornography destroys in three main areas. It destroys our mind, it destroys our relationships, and it destroys the world around us. Porn literally deforms the body and is therefore a hard habit to break. Simply put, the pornography industry is not about sex, nor is it about entertainment, nor about pleasure. It is about money. So ask yourself, am I willing to face the consequences of consuming, or is living a real, healthy lifestyle worth it? Thank you so much. Have a great day.